Peace on earth connects us to a historical event, the Christmas truce. The Christmas truce refers to a series of widespread but unofficial ceasefires during World War I on the Christmas of 1914. The truce took place along the Western Front in France, where the Germans were fighting the British and the French. The truce began when German troops lit candles, sang Christmas carols. Soon, British troops began to join in the singing. Soldiers crossed trenches to exchange season's greetings. In some areas, men from both sides ventured into no man's land on Christmas Day to mingle and exchange food and gifts. There were joint burial ceremonies and prisoner swaps, and several of these meetings ended in carol singing. In some areas, the soldiers just stopped fighting for the day. In other areas, they agreed to let each other recover their dead. At some points along the front, it almost appeared as if the war was over. The Christmas truce of 1914 is often celebrated as a symbolic moment of peace in an otherwise devastatingly violent war. For just one day, all across the front, men from both sides emerged from the trenches and met in no man's land to exchange gifts and play soccer. Unfortunately, soon after Christmas, the fight resumed. This deeply moving story gives us great hope that peace on earth is possible. The Gospel of Luke says, "Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, and goodwill toward men." In our world, there are histories about wars and conflicts, but there are not many written histories about peace. In the History Museum in Raleigh, you can follow the storyline from the conflict to the next. One conflict to another conflict, one war to another war. Colonists versus Indians, colonists versus the British, slave owners versus abolitionists, northern states versus southern states, World War I, World War II, and then the ongoing fight for civil rights. Though we have experienced many special and peaceful moments in our life journey, they are less likely to be remembered, while ordeals and traumas are often remembered for a long time. This shows how much we may take peace for granted. What is peace? What is peace? In the dictionary, peace is defined as quiet and tranquility, freedom from disturbance, or the cessation of war and violence. In Chinese characters, it is written as how do you read? Pyonghua. Pyonghua. This pyong means even, smooth. Hua means harmony. So smooth harmony. How do you say peace in Korean? Pyonghua. And it's written like this in China, Korea, Japan, or probably in Vietnam too. Pyonghua. Smooth harmony. Peace is the universal hope we all wish for. A children's book by Etan Boricher asks questions about peace and say, like this: what is peace? Is peace something outside of us, or is peace something inside of us? Is peace something you can learn, or is peace something we are born with? Is peace something we can create, or is peace just feeling? You all look peaceful when talking about peace. Any special moments of insight while you exchange your thoughts and listening to each other? Something you discover about what peace is? Yes.
Diana's comment was, peace is a process every minute, every day, every choice, every action.
Brian said it was like being asleep. No turbulence, no fighting, no agenda, smooth harmony.
Yeah, actually, one of the children who interviewed about what peace is, that one of the children said it's like a sleep. Then where is the peace? Where is peace? The children's book also says, if you stop talking or playing, and if you can stand or sit really still for just a few minutes, maybe you can feel peace there. But do you have to go to a quiet place, far from the city, away from all the cars, people, noise, and all the crazy stuff going on to feel peace? Maybe we are born with the peace already deep inside us. Maybe we can feel the peace already deep inside us, anywhere. How are you feeling this holiday season? Busy? Peaceful? At this time of the year, regardless of our cultural, national, or spiritual background, we call on each other to join the sentiment of peace and joy. When we feel peaceful and content, innermost joy soars from our hearts. Unlike the joy of excitement from the outside world, the pure joy comes from inside. The other night was winter solstice. In our Raleigh Meditation Center, we had a lovely winter solstice night meditation. As you know, the winter solstice is an astronomical phenomenon marking the day with the shortest period of the daylight and the longest night of the year. From ancient times, both in the East and West, winter solstice was a huge event, celebrating the resurrection of sun. I remember, my childhood, for winter solstice, my grandma, my parents made red bean soup with a very delicious, yummy sweet rice ball together. And sometimes they spray that red color bean soup all over the house, which represent kind of cheerful energy that expels any unwholesome, evil spirits. And what I like the most, my hometown is really cold in winter time. We don't need a refrigerator in the winter time. They put this nice red bean soup outside. Then we, bring the outside that soup. Eat any time. It almost tastes like ice cream. So it's a very fun, special, night every year for winter solstice night. When you look at official calendars for the winter solstice day, it says winter begins. But actually, the seed of yang energy starts to grow from the night of the winter solstice. So when I see a December calendar that says winter begins, I already envision spring as our daylight is beginning to lengthen. Nowadays, ways, the Christmas season has become a worldwide celebration, not only as Christian holiday, but also as a celebration of bringing light and joy in the middle of long and dark winter nights. In the cold Scandinavian regions, they take advantage of cold, dark times to celebrate the coziness and warmth inside the house with friends and family. This term for this is called hygge. You can say hygge. So this is Danish, which generally translates to coziness. So they're celebrating coziness from their just plain daily routine in wintertime. In this season, we are boosting our warm, generous hearts and joyful spirits by decorating our homes inside and out with the red, green, or gold ornaments. We light candles, Christmas trees, and fires. I see that lights are both practical and symbolic elements which contributes to our cheerfulness and survival during wintertime. This is natural. There are many natural lights such as light from the sun, moon, and stars, and artificial lights that humankind has developed. I like LED lights. Behind the circle, we have LED lights, balance, everything's LED lights. They last a long time and very soft. These lights in the winter months give us bright, warm, and cozy spaces. When cold and dark yin energy is stronger, yang energy from warm and bright lights comforts us and creates balance between these two forces. In Christianity, candlelight is commonly used in worship as a symbol that represents the light of God, or specifically the light of Christ. In Buddhism, light represents bright wisdom that shatters the darkness of delusion in our mind world. So in Buddhism, the brightest light in the whole world is referred to as an uninhibited, bright, innate wisdom. What is the softest? What is the softest light in the world, you think? The softest light is the light of peace. The warmest light is the light of peace. When soldiers' hearts were hard and cold during World War I, the shared moments of Christmas lit the light of peace. Their hearts became warmer and softer. When you decorate inside and outside of your homes with the lights, think of this light of peacefulness. When we turn on the light, you may contemplate, am I turning on the light of peacefulness? In Won Buddhism, our second head Dharma teacher, Chong-san, is known as a sage of peace. According to the senior Gyomunims who knew him, his nature and his ways of handling matters were like a light of peace. When he was housebound due to illness, some people sent him pets as gifts to cheer him up. When he received a fish tank, he asked a disciple to release the fish so they could swim free. When he received a pretty bird in a cage, he asked a disciple to release the bird so it could fly free. The prayer for world peace we recite every weekend, you like that? Mm-hmm. That was composed by Master Chong-san. Can you say Master Chong-san? Master Chong-san said, there are three great ways under heaven. First, is the way of mutual understanding. Second is the way of mutual concession. I take a step back, you take a step back. That is a mutual concession. Third is the middle way, which means not being an extremist. Through these three ways, peace can certainly be attained, whether for individuals or the whole world. Gautama Buddha was from the Shaka clan, and his mother, Maya, was from the Korean clan. One year, there was a severe drought, and the Shaka farmers and Korean farmers argued about who could take more water for their farming. There was ongoing arguments and conflicts. These arguments created inflammatory and exaggerated stories, and soon a rumor spread that each tribe was going to attack the other. Fear and hatred became widespread, and the war was about to break out. Hearing this, Buddha was deeply concerned and met the chief commanders from both clans. He asked them, between water and human lives, which one is more precious? Both commanders said in unison, human lives are far more precious. Buddha asked them again, why then would you sacrifice valuable human lives in exchange for water? The chief commanders said they had heard that the other party was going to attack them. Buddha guided them to track the origin of these accusations and found out that they were just rumors made by people in fear. The two tribes so cancelled their plans to attack. And instead, the soldiers helped create an effective irrigation system. So both side farmers happy. They had a successful farming year. This story can be applied to current international situations and conflicts. For example, North Korea creates even more nuclear weapons in response to their fear of economic isolation. The United States threatens North Korea with economic sanctions in response to its fear of North Korea's growing nuclear arsenal. So through the Tao of mutual understanding and mutual concessions, tension could be released, the risk of fighting a war decreased, and ultimately peaceful reconciliation reached. Master Johnson also said, world peace will be realized by each person possessing a mind that seeks harmony. If every president of every country are really seeking for harmony, imagine what's going to be happening in this world. If the seeking mind for harmony is a priority from each country. Thus, a harmonizing mind is precisely the cardinal point for world peace, Master Johnson said. Do you seek harmony? Nod your head if you seek harmony. Do you make an effort to create harmony? Do you, Bono? Before he entered Nirvana, Master Johnson described these guiding principles. All religions are derived from one truth, and all beings are of one family. All beings in the universe are rooted in the same source. As one family and as one community, as one workforce in one workplace, let's work together in harmony to create a better world. So I try to sing the Christmas carol while you're lying down. You know, this is a new song I try to learn. If you know, you can sing one more time. Let there be peace on earth. How do we start? Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With the earth as our mother. With the earth as our mother. Family, all are we. Family, all are we. Let us walk with each other. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Very beautiful carol. Sounds very much like a Buddhist song. Peace, peace, where are you? Peace lives in our heart, not in our thinking brain. Peace lives in our heart. Peace is our best body. When I am with my best body, peace, I become peace. I am peace. We are peace. Now go and share your peace with others. Don't drop your peace on the way out.